Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is The Road to the Rim, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Pro Cycling Manager 2017. We are in Pro Cyclist Mode. We have a stage racing 19-year-old in his first season. We are on the downhill side. We've already completed the national championships. We have 3 victories on the year and a number of podium finishes on various stages. We moved up a little bit in the Super Prestige this last time, thanks to a 5th place in the individual time trial at the USA National Championships. Now, as we move into our next 5-stage race, it'll be a simple one. I probably would have skipped over it. However, we have a big thing coming up here. So as we've moved into the later half of the year, we have our opportunity to decide where we're going to go for next season. We have our list of teams that have offered us or will potentially offer us a contract for this year. So let's go ahead and take a look. So none of the pro teams are after us yet. We are not on that radar yet. But we have a number of Continental Pro teams, which is the second of the 3 divisions. And then just a couple Continental teams looking to sign us for the year. Team Jelly Belly are looking to hang on to us, and Vetkov looks to be back for next season. Let's see, Clausen is a 70. That's what we are now. So we'd actually jump right to the lead for this Danish team. Would get us competing in Europe. Now let's take a look at these Continental Pro teams. It's quite a few Continental Pro teams that are after us. Belgian teams. Wanty is one of the teams that tends to be a bit more competitive. Yeah, see, their top riders is 74. Wow, he's a lot stronger rider than we are. United Healthcare is after our services, and their top rider is only a 72. And that might be a good jump for us. And it's a sprinter too. And then you do have a puncher here. Who's a lot stronger. Hills 75. Downhill 74. And this climber is terrible at time trialing, so we could have the advantage on that team. Novo Nordisk is another option here. Oh gosh, we would immediately jump in as their top rider. Okay, let's see. Sana. Esteban 71. That's Colombia, I believe. Yes, it is. Fortuneo. Dan Clay. Good sprinter. We would definitely be down the order on the Fortuneo squad. Direct Energy is probably another one, a French team. They often get invitations to big tour races like the Tour de France, especially as a French team. And I would be well down the pecking order there. Aqua Blue. Aqua Blue is a new team, an Irish team who looks to be a main tour team in the near future. They just started up last year, which for this game, this would be last year, and they were pretty competitive. They got to a couple bigger tours and were impressive. And there's Warbass, Larry Warbass, who's a 72 overall. So I wouldn't be too far down the pecking order there at Aqua Blue. I think would be too low for Direct Energy or Fortuneo, but Aqua Blue. Staying with Jelly Belly, where we could be a team leader, but we're not going to earn a lot of points. I'd kind of like to get into the Continental Pro. Or, let's see, either. So I think we're down to Aqua Blue, Novo Nordisk, or the UHC team, United Healthcare. Novo Nordisk, oh, we'd already be the top rider. That's probably not a good thing. But UHC, we wouldn't be that far down the pecking order. We'd already be up near around third, so we could be a team leader pretty quick for the UHC team. That might be our next destination. What I want to do, though, before we get into anything, is I want to check where all these teams are, including ourselves, in the standings. Team standings, not the individual. Obviously, we're not on the World Tour stage. And those are all Continental Pro teams that have earned points, quite a few of them. With the 18 World Tour teams. Team Sky just crushing it. They're more than twice Cannondale. That's good for them, Cannondale, to be second overall. They're about a top 5 team in real life. Strange to see Movistar this low in the standings. It's at the bottom right now. UAE, well below. Direct Energy's almost ahead. Energy right there. Caja Rural is a pretty good team. Aqua blue for next year. Well, that would get us, both of those would get us in Europe, racing some bigger races over there. Alrighty, well, we got an offer in with Awanti Group. We'll see what they say. We are one of 6 riders heading off to the next race. Taylor Sheldon will be there. Whose name is not on that list? I need to check on Vetkov and see what has happened to Vetkov. It must be out injured, unavailable. That's why they're not showing. Look at that, we're still not even, in terms of prestige and being known, we're still not even in the top 3 on the team, even though we are now the top rider in terms of ability. I like the Uskadai jersey there. I like green, okay? Coles, BDC, what is that? Is that Norway, the flag? No. Estonia? Sorry, I'm not an expert in flags. Somebody out there probably knows. Let me know if you know who that is. You don't have to look up. It's alright. Wow, Romain Falou is that far down in the chances. A little surprising. Okay, race day conditions still not good. We have some fatigue. It's about a week gone from our last race.
Greetings to all. It's going to be a monotonous day when it comes to the terrain, but at least the teams with sprinters won't be complaining. And of course, those opportunists with a bit of daring
outsider.
won't make their
we are
life
seen as the
easy.
leader outsider. We want to be in the top 15 today, and it's a flat race, so top 15 is going to be hard to manage with a sprint at the end, but we'll have plenty of energy. We should be protected, so we'll be fresh. Alright, get ourselves near the front. I like riding near the front because stuff happens all the time. Alright, well, we're just going to cruise right along to the finish for the next few stages. That's going to be the same thing, as it's all going to be flat. Flat, flat, flat. Alright, 5 racers off the front, 3 minutes ahead. We just ran past some livestock a moment ago. So we might have a little stench, but we're going in and out of villages, and at 8 times the speed, it's all coming and going very fast. Alright, so we have just a small group, 6 riders at this race. It looks like Sheldon and Wolf have been given free element status, but I have, Barry too. I have just 2 riders to call on, and one of those is right now protecting me from the wind. We are already over halfway, and it's still very fresh. We've got plenty of energy, so it's good. We can go ahead and speed up a little bit, as I'm sure the field will pick up the pace here in the near future. If they haven't already, we're a minute and a half down from the group, so we have been gaining on it for a while. Casual ride today, easy ride. Just 20k to go to the end. Ooh, what just happened? What the heck just happened? Why? Did somebody just crash? Okay, let's go to speed 1. Yeah, see, we just got slowed down massively. And now there's a small breakaway. Barry's trying to hang on to it. Hopefully this group catches back up. There's just the 17 riders up ahead. Looks like we are going to catch them, no problem. Something weird just happened there. I think a rider went down or something. There was just a massive slowdown all of a sudden. We are back with the main group. That is why I like to ride near the front of the pack, because things happen. Like I just rode through the crowd. And I'm about to ride through the crowd again and again.
5 kilometers to the finish line.
Alright, just 5k to go. Those 4 riders are still off of the front. So that's not a good thing, as we are losing them. We're about to catch them, maybe. Catch them before the line. Just over 3k to go. We are up front here for the finish. There's only 30 riders left, and now they're already starting to push, even though we have more than 2k to go. 2 guys are sprinting off the front. And now we are at 1.0. Okay, now we're going to sprint for the end. We are definitely in the top 15. Those 2 riders who went out front, one of them held on. And look at that, we are surrounded by CCC riders. And we finish 5th on the stage. That was a really weird stage. I don't know what was up with the AI or what happened there. Twice we had
the riders
some
bringing
weird
up the rear
things
have made it through sheer
near
willpower.
the end of that
This
stage.
stage was
Alright, so
a
Taylor
real
Sheldon,
strength sapper.
13th. Our teammate, our second strongest teammate out there. And we ended up with a small, relatively small group on a short stage, on a breakaway, on an easy...
We've selected the following highlights for you.
Easy, flat stage race. So, weird stuff today. I don't know if it was gusting winds or something that split the field. I did not look into that. I guess I should have. Maybe we had Pro World Tour.
Hello and welcome.
Right,
Today's terrain is fairly level, so it's ideal ground for those who are good on the flat.
There you go, leader outsider, and we're looking to still be in the top 15 at the end of the stage. And ooh, ugly. Look at that. Race day condition -4. Every stat taking big hits. Sprint at least is only a -1, but it's so weak to begin with. We are on the flat today, so it's not a big deal, but our stamina, resistance, and recovery are hurting today. We're out there suffering, but we're going to stay on our bike. We're going to get to the end. We got 120 riders. All we need to do is be in the top 15 on a sprint stage when we are not a sprinter.
Oh boy, they're attacking a long way from home.
So it's not a given that it's actually going to happen. But as a leader of the team,
there's now more than a minute between them. Look, the pack has taken its foot off the gas.
Now,
the team leaders can't be too worried about the breakaway.
Sheltered so that we are good to go to the end. That will hopefully make up for the -4 in race day condition. Our teammate Shine, who protected us for part of the last stage, is off in the breakaway today. There are 4 riders up ahead. Alright, Barry moves in to protect us from the win now. Our whole team is looking pretty poor on performance besides Shane. Or Cheney. I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's a name though. He has one. Oh yeah, he does. Seriously, it's a name. No. Believe me, it really is a name. I just don't know how to pronounce it. Oh! Slow down.
A fall
we crashed. We are still in the peloton.
Several riders are on the ground.
And that's one reason why I like to race at the front. You don't usually get caught up in those. But when
one of the back
stuff
markers
happens,
has given up.
Exactly what I said in that last stage. When you're at the front, at least it's that much better off. So, our suffering just got that much worse. We're hurting now. We're working our way back up the front
A team
of the
leader
field.
is falling behind.
Looks like Cheney teammate guy with a C dropped back, or they just got caught. We're only 30 seconds to the lone leader now. There was a withdrawal of some riders, but the group is very much together. And we have just 16K to go already. So we're just flying through these stages because
15 kilometers remaining.
There's not much to do. Alright, pace is picking up. Barry has finally gotten back on our front wheel. And now
the little promenade is over.
Let's
the group has been
just a little bit, but not too much, because we're definitely at the end of the stage.
He crashed
already.
off, and he's not getting up.
Oh, there goes another
I
rider.
hope it isn't too serious.
Another fall.
There's a mass crash in the pack, but it doesn't look too serious.
Under 10K
Only 10
to go.
kilometers left. While the pack is getting close to the finish line, everybody seems to agree that the stage will be won in a sprint.
And look, the field apparently has split. No, it's back together. They did split there for a moment, so there are some weird struggles going on. I don't know if maybe it's... Oh, that's... Okay, I can have select riders. I'm gonna check something here. Wind is... It's only 5. Field is definitely split somewhat. Alright, 5K to go.
5 kilometers remaining.
And we are right at the front where we want to be. Plenty of energy to race for a top 15 again on the day to keep our position in the standings. And now 3K to go. I'll start working to the front here in a moment. There we go. Okay.
And there goes the mad burst for the final sprint.
Mode. And we want to get down to about 1.3, and there we go. We've got enough energy to hopefully, with 1.3, be able to push all the way. Okay. favorable right turn, but not the favorable left turn. We lose some distance there, but we should have a top 10 here.
He managed the sprint like a master of his craft. He was certainly the fastest today. It looks like the pack has bitten the dust collectively.
All right, we get 6th on stage, right behind
seem to be okay to carry on.
Same
There's
3
a
teams.
faller in the pack. A rider is flat on the road.
Kind of dominated 2 and 2 riders.
The riders bringing up the rear have made it through sheer willpower. This stage was a real strength
definitely still be in the top 15.
We've just learned of a fall. Let's hope that all riders will get up quickly.
Sounds like another fall. So I don't know what's going on with the racers on this race, because that's 2 stages in a row where things have been weird.
And here are a few of the key moments
of the race. All right, there we are, right on the side, 6th place, solid finish, especially for a non. Subscribe and tune in next time on my road to